Hello everybody! Welcome back to Minecraft Saskatchewan. I hope you're having a lovely day. How's my... No, I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good. Hello. I was planning on doing a little bit off camera and then I didn't at all, not even a little bit. And my excuse, wow, these ducks are going crazy laying eggs. Okay. My excuse is that Havencraft did an update. Oh, mystery egg. Havencraft did an update, and we did kind of, if you watch Hermitcraft, they have that exile arc that they've been doing, or that they did do. We did kind of a similar thing in Havencraft, and so I've been spending a lot of time over in the new area. We're calling it our camping flamingo. Okay. This is a good way to get birds for my zoo. Magpies. Flamingos, cardinals can go in this one. Yeah. Okay. What are you? Oh, okay. All that to say, I haven't actually done much. Very little house progress. I had done, oh yeah, and I was doing the dugout. I can add a little bit more here. Let's finish this dugout this session. And what I'll do, because it does freeze over, what I'll do, oops, IRL, you'd put a little water pump. Do I have more bucket? I don't think so. I need to make another bucket. How do you make a bucket? Oh, that's why. Another wooden bucket. And then what was the other? There was something else I was gonna make. Oh. Oh yeah, watering can. Okay. That was the other thing on my radar. Okay. Let's start filling this while we can. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't want the ice. But it's gonna. Where'd the other one go? Okay. Oh goodness. There must be a blizzard blowing in because it's daytime and I'm freezing to death. Okay. That's interesting. Did not expect that. And I don't even have what the ground cocoa, block of coal. There was like a charcoal soup thing. Charcoals. Sugar. It needs sugar. Was there? Oh, I remember what I was gonna do. Okay. Well, let's see. I've got a little bit of daylight left. Can I get maybe? There we go. Okay, most of this. Good. And now it's getting really dark. And I'm gonna freeze to death. Okay, let's get back in the house. Okay. No. I'm in the house. Thank you. Thank you. I wonder if my armor makes a difference to, because I'm wearing so much iron armor. Maybe it's less warm than the wood armor? I don't know if that makes sense. Oh. one is far enough. There we go. Very nice. Okay. And then we can do one here. And here. There's something really satisfying about water physics, in my opinion. Minecraft water physics. I know a lot of people really don't like it. I love it. Because when you get it right, it just like autofills. No, okay. And then we'll go here and here, right? Perfect. Okay, that's 2 layers. I don't remember how deep water has to be to spawn fish. There we go. Now these bottom layers shouldn't freeze anymore. And then let's go here and here. You're not allowed to freeze the moment I place you. That's cheating. Let's go here and here. Stop it. Okay. So I don't know if I told you guys, but the dugout that my grandparents built on the farm in Saskatchewan was really similar to this, which is why I'm doing it this way. Our land, we had just very flat prairie. We were farmers. And we wanted to have our own fish because my dad and my uncles and my grandfather really enjoyed fishing. And so it was much bigger than this, of course, but they made a great big dugout and filled it full of rainbow trout, I think it was. Why are you? Is it because of you? Let's do this. And then let's put one here. That should do it. Okay. And then that should fill, yep. You know what I'm looking forward to? Once this is done and most of it is frozen over, I'll be able to skate on it. I am looking forward to that. do that one. Good. And then that. How's that looking? I'm freezing. I gotta get out of the water. Let's go stand by the fire for a bit. Okay. And I should eat something. Ah, it's looking so much better already. That's better. There we go. That's what we needed. Do I have something? This is definitely faster. Okay. Does that do the rest of it? Yes. Okay. I do kind of like the mechanic where if you're standing in water in the cold, you can get hypothermia. It's kind of a dumb thing to really like, but I like it. It's realistic. You, and then you. No, we need that one. Oh, of course. Let's do that one. Okay. Go sleep. Do I have charcoal? I don't. Regular coal. Where's my charcoal? Did I put it? That's regular coal. No charcoal? Well, that's a problem. I need my water purifier to work. Oh, I didn't know that was there. Cool. Okay, so. Okay. My axe. No, axe is slower. Okay, let's just do by hand. Bah! Okay. Is that, yeah. Fills. Okay. Good. And then this one. Good. Yeah. And then we'll do this. And let's do maybe that one. And then like that one. And that one. And then, yeah, there we go. You should be able to fix yourself too, I think. Right? Yeah. Okay. So that's that layer. Let's get the rest of the under ice. I think I want a boat so that I'm staying out of the cold water. Okay. This is actually working better than I expected it to, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's go right up close here. Can we do this without breaking the boat? Hi, chicken. Good to see you. It's really hard doing water physics when it keeps freezing over. And every time I get in the water, oh, I think that was my only stone pick. Okay. Yeah, no, this is okay. We'll see if my boat helps. Every time I get in the water to help break things, I freeze to death because apparently there are seasons in this mod. That's not a bad start. Let's get those. That badge. That's a good question. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look in my... I think it's the rankings. I keep... Ooh, nighttime. Cold. Very cold. I keep just like toggling things on my Botrix page and then seeing what it does. I think I'm gonna stand by the fire for a little bit. I think that's like, I think it's a ranking thing. I can't see levels. Yeah, that's gotta be what it is. 'Cause you're currently my top ranked person. Yeah, you're currently my top ranked person. Yeah, that makes sense. And it has to do with like how often you say things in stream, I think. Oop. So if you're really active in chat. I mean, you're only gonna keep that rank if you actually continue to, like, watch and, you know, participate in my streams. Although I think you're done all of, like, your big academic things for a little while, right? It's not for ducks. I'm hoping this is my dugout. I'm kind of mimicking what we did growing up on the farm. We built a dugout like this outside our house. Well, my grandfather built one like this outside his house and then stocked it with rainbow trout so that we had our own little... No, boat! Boat! I sunk my boat. Major stuff is done. That's good. See, and I'm getting hypothermia because I had to go rescue my boat. I should put a campfire out here. That would help. I don't know if there's fish breeding, but I know that they will spawn naturally if the water is deep enough. I just don't know how deep it needs to be. There we go. Oh. We've got weather blowing in. Okay. I'm kind of tired of going all the way to the river to get my fish. I can make warm clothing. I just need wool. And I haven't found any sheep anywhere. Which is one of my plans, hopefully today, is to go explore. I know there's like prairie kind of that way. And I want to go explore and see if I can find some sheep. Because that'll make a giant difference. You're not helping. There we go. Aha! That's so satisfying. Okay. I'll come back later to take the ice apart. I don't know if there's wild sheep, but there's lots of sheep farmers. So, like, I feel like there should be sheep somewhere. mystery egg. Quack, quack, quack. How you guys? Oh my goodness, your nests are full. We've got a drake glitching through the wall. I might need to make a bigger space for you guys. Okay. Yeah, like Hawaii's feral chickens. They have feral cats too, don't they? I remember noticing that. I was here to fill my bucket. I could definitely let some of you guys out by the pond. I think you would just leave though. Okay. Let's do this. Hey, you are right in the wall, my goodness. Let's go this big with it. Yeah. I remember thinking it was so cool when we were there, and then somebody gave me the information about why it was actually such a problematic thing. Oh. I don't want to let you out. I need to do this from the inside. My brain's working today. Almost. Don't go. Okay, bye. My favorite thing about these stupid ducks is that they'll leave and then they'll come hop up here and just wait for me to shoo them in. Like, whoop. Whoop. Wait, are you too tall now? I have to kill you? Sorry. You weren't gonna lay eggs up there anyway. Okay. Stay out of the way. No, don't leave! Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, I didn't think of that. Okay. Before I let any more out. I love that they just follow each other in little rows. Stop leaving. Now I've got wild ducks. Oh, that's amazing. My chickens, I was too little to really do much with them. I think I was 8 by the time we moved away. But I used to go hang out with my chickens, and they would do their little lines. So I don't know how you guys are getting stuck in the wall. It's so weird. Okay. No, oh, and I let the well, now they're in the house. Okay. Just don't go outside. I would rather you be in the house than be outside. Sure, you can lay. No, don't go up. Don't go up. Go. Sure. Okay. Take this down. I'm gonna have to go collect my wild ducks or kill them, one or the other. Okay. Quack, quack. Where? There. I knew I had a bunch somewhere. House ducks. Can I collect you back? I'm gonna sleep. Yeah, I see you trying to get outside. This is why I'm glad I've got so many eggs. Okay. We need more fences. Goodness, you guys are everywhere now. Well, if you end up in my dugout, that's okay. Do these fences do the sideways thing? They do. Okay. There. Yeah, I saw that too. I actually haven't played that yet. I was thinking if I got bored of this, maybe I would do that today. I need to put... this gate... can maybe go here. We do need light. We can probably do it this way, because I think that puts light in. And then we just need a couple more fences. Fences. Quack, quack. Getting stuck on your nest. Okay. Now, should I think I'm gonna move this. Maybe put it here. And then that was very funny. We've got some seeds. I'll go collect those guys. More mystery eggs. I bet you're full of duck eggs up there, aren't you? Yep. Duck eggs. I'll be right back to normal. Okay. Do I have? I don't. I'm gonna have to make one. Come on, ladies. Come on. Quack, quack. This way. Why? No, not in the pot, please. Don't you like seeds? I was pretty sure. Well, no, they do. They breed with seed. Gate. I don't have. What do I need? I need more stick. And then plank. Okay. Blizzard and tornado at the same time? Definitely blizzard. Yep, there's the whiteout. It started. Okay. They found my dugout though. I think it's just a blizzard. Do I have anything cooked? Oh, I'm carrying bread. I think I had to use leads last time. I don't think the seeds actually lured them properly. But they all came in voluntarily, it looked like, so... Come on, Missy. Hey, or don't. You guys are getting gated in. And eggs. Stay away from the edge. I don't want the storm to get you. Hi. Are you laying eggs down here? You made sparkles. Where did you go? Hi. Come in here if you want to lay an egg. I gotta go get a lead. Yeah. Okay. Come here. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, yeah. Some kind of airlock is probably a good idea. Wow, that thunder. Can I sleep? Sleep resets things I've discovered. I cannot sleep. Yet. I could maybe put it here, hey? Like if I pull this out. And then move. My chopping block. Let's grab, I think I've got more, yeah, I've got cobble wall. And then I could put the gate here. That would work. I can go put pressure plates back. Whoa, yep, there's a tornado. Okay. Okay. Well, ducks are safe. So we're okay. If I put the chopping block... Maybe I could put the water purifier on top. Using a semicolon as part of your regular, like, everyday use, I think is the sign of a writer, in my opinion. I think that's very funny, though. The thunder is so disorienting to me right now. It's throwing me off. Semicolons and M dashes. It's true. Right here. Okay. Campfires are a very cool addition. They're definitely one of my favorite things. Yes, quite hot. Ducky, I saw you. Are you trying to get back in? Girl, it's dangerous out there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come in. Hey. Come on. Come on. Come in, but no, you're letting the little ones out. Where'd he go? Did he go out? No. Okay. Come here. Yeah, these tornado blizzards are driving me a little bit crazy. Because they shouldn't exist like that. Doing another gate. There we go. Okay, guys. In, please. In, please. Thank you. That was a very good suggestion, Chicken. Thank you. Okay. Where's the little, give me a little one. Come here, Chicky. Okay. I think everybody's done. You guys are doing okay. Tornadoes over by the lake. So we're safe for now. Okay. I did not grab enough coffee. And I should have grabbed more. So I'm gonna try an experiment. First time, I'm gonna see if I can. I made a new screen. Aha! Yes, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna go refill my coffee, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And I haven't heard thunder for a while. Sounds like the storm has passed. And it looks like it's getting to be nighttime. So, sleep. Haha. That actually worked very nicely. Why? Why is there thunder suddenly as I get back? I think the game wants to torment me. Okay, well. Do I have any duck eggs on me? I don't. I have some mystery eggs. I need to figure out where to put my wood cutting. My wood cutting block can probably go down here. The tornadoes technically still exists. Maybe that is why. Mystery eggs. Let's not do any of these today. Look how many I've got for the zoo though, chicken. I've got so many flamingos. Lots of birds. I had chat convinced me to do a bit of a zoo. So I will do that at some point. I just gotta figure out how to make these enclosures a little bit safer. Aww. My ducks froze to death. I mean, you guys shouldn't have left. That's the problem. I wonder if I can put like... Well, I'm gonna put a little dock out here. But in Saskatchewan, we used to have a water pump in one end of the dugout so that the one end would always stay unfrozen. I have heard of RL Craft. Polonius used to play it quite a bit actually. I was always really, really interested in playing it, but I never actually tried it myself. And this is the closest... excuse you! This is the closest to RL Craft I've ever played. It has a lot of similarities. I really want these under layers broken. Yeah, I know I'm getting hypothermia. Yeah. I have the things saved up here. Temperature gauge, thermoregulator. I think if I make, so I have one of these already. I have to manually put coal into it, and then it basically like a heat pump. And if I put, I think it's ice in it, it'll cool things off. But if I can make one of these and then attach it, I think it automatically manages the temperature in my house, which would be nice. thought I just heard a badger. No, it's something in the music. Okay. Yeah, I haven't figured out quite how the temperature thing works, because sometimes, like, the sky doesn't change unless there's a blizzard or a tornado. But there are days, like today, if you look at the temperature, like, it is fully daytime, but it is a little bit colder than usual, even though it's like early afternoon. So I feel like they almost have seasons, but I haven't quite figured out how the seasons work, because it doesn't seem to matter what the season is, I still get blizzards. So maybe they're just assuming Saskatchewan's cold enough to constantly have blizzards. I don't know. Let's do this. I should really cut more trees too. Oh, I'm trying to use up the birch. Okay. Yeah. It sounds familiar. I remember seasons vaguely. Okay. This will cut through ice faster. I would like to know if we can do ice fishing, because I think that would be super fun. And it's definitely a thing in northern Saskatchewan. So that's east, that's south. So I'm hoping, because this is the homemade, like this is the constructed map, I'm hoping I can go further south and find more of the prairie area instead of this shield/tundra kind of area. Yeah, it's probably not connected. Okay, I've got down there, down there, down there, those ones. Oh. Oh, that's terrifying, actually. One of the things you're taught is to never let yourself fall through ice, because you won't be able to get back out. How flat this area is? Or you mean like IRL Saskatchewan? IRL, yeah. When Czar came to visit me last year, one of the first things they said when I picked them up from the airport was, "Oh my gosh, it's so flat here." And I'm like, dude, this isn't flat. Saskatchewan is flat. And yeah, the physiology behind falling through the ice and not being able to get out is terrifying. That's something that we were taught as little kids, because it's such a genuine risk. Just like as kids, we were taught how to avoid tornadoes, what to do if we see a certain type of cloud. And especially if we're like just outside at the time and not able to get in where there's a basement. It's just normal safety stuff. We're also taught what to do if we see bears and how to identify the different kinds of bears, because what you do is different depending on what kind of bear it is. Just like we're taught what to do if you see a moose. Although that one's more of an Alberta thing. Okay, I think I got most of them. Let's do a quick pop. Yeah. Good, good, good. Get in the house, warm up. Leap. Okay. We have black bears, brown bears, and grizzly bears, which are all different. Black bears and brown bears are a little bit similar. Grizzly bears are quite different. They're much more aggressive. Okay. I do want... Maybe I'll put it here. Because it's really useful to have a crafting bench on this side. And the ducks are less likely to jump up there. Oh yeah, I could take these down. Okay, do I currently have... My armor's okay. I've got my lamp. Let's grab extra torches. Make some extra torches. Take some cobble. We only need one water bucket. Let's go put these eggshells in the garden. Harvest quick before... Oh goodness. There. Harvest was the other thing I was doing. I'm missing a gate. Where Polonius and I live now is rural enough or rustic enough, or I don't know what you'd call it, but far enough away from civilization that if we go camping, we have to take extra precautions on how we store all of our food, and like even things like deodorant or toothpaste, because anything that smells will attract bears, and bears are just usually brown bears, or black bears, not usually grizzlies, but we have to put anything like garbage, all of that stuff has to go in a particular type of enclosed space. Like, we have to lock it in. Like, you can't even just keep it in the vehicle. I have no idea how you became number 2. Maybe it's frequency or number of words? I have no idea. I don't know how it works, chicken. Anyway. And so, like, some examples, if you just leave yummy smelling things in your vehicle, bears are strong enough to open the door. Especially black bears. They're clever enough and they'll go looking for it, and they have, like, no fear whatsoever. And so you can't leave it in a vehicle. If it is in a vehicle, it needs to be inside something that's a little bit more airtight. So we tended to put things in like one of those great big lockbox kind of tool chests. Because we'd take the Jeep and we just had our stuff on a trailer that we would haul behind. It had a big lockbox. And the Jeep, of course, has a fabric top, so like there's no way that's gonna keep a bear out. I'm gonna take my bed. I've got a little bit of food. I've got extra coal. I'm gonna take some logs. I'm gonna take a crafting bench. What else do I need? I'm gonna take some mile markers that are not likely to get taken. Those are my grizzly bears. I'm gonna take some leads. What time of day is it? Afternoon. Okay. Maybe they are YouTube side. I do. I do. I have 2 grizzly bears in a chest. They're these guys. They are affectionately nicknamed the beatboxing bears because if you aggro them, their audio is a very short loop. And I had them both very angry when I was trying to rescue them earlier. And actually that's a very good question. I think these 2 traps don't work. So maybe I should make a couple more traps to take with me. I've got 1 trapdoor. Let's make an extra one. I can pick up trees on my way if I need to. So I'm pretty sure it's this and this other way. Yeah. Okay. So I can get 2. Can I get 1 more? I can get 1 more trap. Okay, so I've got 3 traps, 6 leads. I'm gonna take one of my donkeys. Don't need you. I should probably take a fence post. Sun's gonna be going down soon. Sun's gonna be going down soon. Otherwise, weather looks good. So, will sleep. And then we'll go. Yes. As if to emphasize my point. Let's leave this one, because my kitchen looks weird without a workbench. And take this one. That also looks weird though. Let's put a wall back. I'm looking forward to when I can make a backpack, because that's a thing. I just need some kind of bedroll to be able to do it. This one. Oh, and string. I think I've decided, because I've noticed there's some things, it's a custom map, so there's some things that don't exist, like dripstone in pointed form doesn't exist. So I think I'm gonna let myself create of those things in. If I can't find sheep, I might creative in some wool. Come on, son, hurry up. I would like you to set faster. Oh, I should make sure I've got... I do have second water. Okay. Donkeys are very cool. I love donkeys. Some bread, some meat. I'm gonna be silly and take some vegetables just so I feel like I'm getting a balanced diet while I'm exploring. And let's go explore. Hello donkeys. I would like only one of you. Okay. No, only one. Oh, I don't have a saddle! I am not taking the donkeys. Back in, please. Come back here. I forgot I don't have a saddle. Exploring without donkeys. Right? I know. I'm assuming these birds that are being eaten are, you know, Cornish hen-sized. Okay, south is straight that way. It is several pounds of just bird. And unless it's like a particularly large flank of beef, like one of those giant steaks, they... You know those steakhouses where it's like a competition to see if you can eat the whole thing? Sometimes those are as large as a Cornish hen. Yep, ow. Okay, trees are clearing. This is good. I hear frogs. Well, there's clearing over that way. This isn't a tornado area. It's just natural clearing. Okay. You're not familiar with those giant stakes? Ow. Maybe I should go that way? I don't want to follow that clearing. It's like it's a cut line. Okay. Let's go this way first. Which is kind of southeast-ish. I think so. Because this area that I'm in now is not the Saskatchewan type that I grew up in. I grew up in prairie, not tundra. This is like the northern part of Saskatchewan, and I grew up in southern Saskatchewan. And I know on Smitty King's series, or his video, I saw a really large prairie. Oh, we've got big rainstorm, and that one's a tornado. Okay, let's shelter. Where's my blocks? That's gonna be blizzard. Yep, blizzard tornado. And I brought the stuff to make a campfire. So we'll do that. Oh, I don't have any sticks at the moment. Let's not freeze for the night. There we go. And can we close that in a little bit more? We can. Very nice. on top of us. Of course it is. Let's go like this and like this. And we've got some windows that way. Yes, I'm glad there's no carbon monoxide. Although, this is why you do vents like this if you're building a shelter. Because if you've got vents like that, it'll have a natural breezeway. The ambiance of the thunder or making the little shelter? Well, that wasn't bad. Okay. So it's moving that way. And that is a bit of a natural clearing. Oh, we've got some natural hills over here. Okay. Definitely worth going to. Topography! Who would have thought Saskatchewan would actually have some topography? What a find. So true, though. Very relatable. Okay. Yeah, that looks like it was actually just a little cloudburst. So that's all right. Okay. We're going this way. There's a blue jay or something over there. I'm gonna light you up. And as best as I can, we'll do that. Which way are we going? That way. Okay. Yeah. This playlist that I use for streaming, I have no clue how often the guy updates it, but it is so ubiquitously connected with my streaming stuff now that I can't listen to it other than when I'm streaming without immediately making plans for streaming. Oh, Mr. Caribou, or reindeer, or whatever you're supposed to be. How dare you? I thought you were a jackalope, and I was very excited. That bee just killed itself on the spiky bush. So this hill reminds me of the Qu'Appelle River Valley, which is the area close to where I grew up. Very, very flat prairie. And then suddenly hills and a great big river that goes through it. And it's really, really pretty area. Yeah, absolutely classical conditioning. Okay, so it's been ravaged. Yes! That's exactly like the Qu'Appelle River Valley. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. I was hoping that's what I would find this way. Okay, let's make another little shelter space up here. We've got a rock that we can use. Hello, caribou everywhere. Oh, I should eat berries or something. I should eat something that gives me more food than the berries do. Which the birds don't, do the fish. A little bit more. Okay. Random blocks in my inventory. What else? Well, the dirt isn't gonna protect me, but whatever. I think one of my favorite things about this is that it lets me relive some of my like childhood stuff. I used to actually like teach outdoor survival, and the Saskatchewan landscape was what I knew best. So that's not bad. I'm out of blocks. Why? I'm hearing a mosquito. I don't want a mosquito. Okay, so I've got a shelter here if needed. Let's put these down. Fly. Okay. Oh, this is so exciting to me. This river valley. If it weren't so difficult still, I would like, I need backpacks and like maybe a wagon or something, but I would totally relocate. Bring all my ducks and my bears and everything. Build my house down here by the river. If I made a bunch of bird cages, I might be able to. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, let's do a quick. As far as is loaded. Yeah, I could take, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is maybe just take a bunch of eggs. I do plan on relocating, I'm just not sure when. I think that might be like a later game. Because I need, this area is gorgeous. I just need the ability, to haul stuff. And I know that's something that can be developed eventually. Hello? Hello? There's a whole small herd just watching me. Hello? Welcome. Welcome, fellows. Hello, turtle. This is the snapping turtle or box. I don't remember which one, but it's a real turtle in Saskatchewan. Oh, you know what I didn't bring? Shears. Oh. I was hoping to find wool. Goodness. Okay, I gotta go up to my shelter. Get back up there. How dare you poke me in the way. Ow! I really like that this map was made by somebody who knows the way Saskatchewan landscape works. Like that whole go towards trees, it means there's water, or yeah, stuff like that. There's stuff like that that's just like basic Saskatchewan knowledge, and this person nailed it. Bed, fire. I'm already starting to freeze. Please stop freezing. Thank you. I don't think they were gulls, I think they were sturgeon. Oh, I should actually leave my bed here for now. Can I place my bed again? There we go. Yeah, they've done a really good job of making sure that this place is properly fish stocked. I'm gonna chop down some trees on my way. just to give me a clear visual path. Something I could do. Hi, Dragonfly. Something I could do is make like a little cabin here on the lake as a place I come to periodically. You're so bird-minded. Does that mean you're a bird brain? There were, to be fair, on the other river up north of my house, there is, or there was, a pair of swans. So I'm pretty sure they do have bird things in the water. I just haven't seen gulls yet. I'm pretty sure they were swans. It was either that or they were some kind of large white goose. It looked like a swan to me. Swans are super common where I live now. There's a place where Polonius and I used to go camping all the time. You can only get to it. Oh, that's okay. I've got my crafting bench with me. I don't have enough stones. Okay. So there's a camping space. The only way to... Why did I make a pickaxe? I needed a regular axe. I can't talk and craft at the same time, I'm sorry. I did it. That was way more difficult than it should have been. No. I have to forget that. Camping place. Had a mated pair of swans that lived on the lake. And it's beautiful and it's secluded and you can only get to it with an off-road vehicle. So of course we took our Jeep. And we had been going to that campsite for years, that campground. And a couple years ago, the swans actually had goslings. Had 2 little chicks and it was so sweet. So, so cute. They were very protective, of course. Did I get this crafting table? But we used to, when we were younger and brattier, take our canoe on the lake and chase the swans. Let's use you to break loose. They were so irritated with us. They kept looking at us like, what do you think you're doing? And just like casually move away. It was so funny. We were so clearly like awkward and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Clumsy in the water in our canoe. It was the funniest thing. I don't think I've ever seen so much clear derision in a bird before. They were so judgy. And I'm like, that's fair. We deserve that. Don't need buttons. Okay. I think they're more judgmental than cats. Even though cats are pretty judgy, like my experience so far. Although I find cats really, really easy to get along with. Okay. Beginning of a cabin of sort. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. I want to hang on to those. And we've got enough cobble. I can make stone tools now. Okay. That feels better. We'll use you as backup. We'll use you as backup. Okay. Rivalry with Botrix. I mean, Botrix is a bot, I'm sorry. There's not much it can do. Bots are just limited. What's T-posing? Is that like, Oh. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, is that like the equivalent to like ratio in social media? Come on, let me sleep. Let me sleep. Thank you. Yeah, kinda. It's except that it's a chat. Well, in this case, it's a chat thing. Okay. I think building my house at the top of the hill and looking down at the river is a good spot. And it'll be a stone cabin because stone is how you avoid... Oh, if I can build those weather... Hold up. Weather deflector. I need so much iron for this. Okay. If I make some weather items, I can then make a weather forecaster and a weather deflector and a tornado sensor. So I mean, this would be why I don't know the meme. There's a lot of stuff. All of my meme references are older. So that's why the T-posing isn't something I know. Where does it originate from? I feel like a lot of those things come from like Call of Duty or something like that. I mean, not Ratio. Not Ratio, but T-pose would, because it's like something your avatar would do in game. Just like Teabag. Teabag was a COD thing, I'm pretty sure. From like early 2000s. Ah. Okay, that makes sense. I've got weather blowing in. Let's head back up to the shelter. Do we know what kind of weather it is? Not yet. Why is the wind going two different directions? Okay. That might be a storm coming in. I'm gonna stay near the house, just in case. Near the house. It's not even a house yet. Near the shelter. Because that cloud right there looks like it wants to turn into something. And that one looks like it wants to turn into something, but there's nothing on that side yet. So we might be okay, but we'll see. Don't need you. Don't need you. Do something with you. They're very, very different. It's quite fun. Oh yeah, I can do corners. this, which I prefer. And then I will get more of these as we go. Yeah, there's I can't remember what the mod's called, but there's the cornering mod thing. It does rounded corners on fences. Diagonal corners on fences. I'm almost out of coffee again. Now I am out of coffee. I don't need a third cup. Do we have one more block? We do. Block that one. That's pretty good. I think do I have any half? I do have half slabs. That's better. Okay. Let's leave 2 of the cage traps here. Caffeination obliteration. I could obliterate all of the coffee when I was... Oh, what's it doing? Okay, moving away. I think we're okay. Good, good. Okay. When I was in university, I was drinking a pot of coffee a day, which is the beginning of my caffeine addiction. In my defense, I had to write like a 10-page paper every week in one of my classes. It was not healthy. I wasn't eating much food. I would have like a bowl of Cheerios maybe for breakfast, something really simple, and ramen for lunch, and maybe a couple sandwiches, a sandwich or two for dinner. And I would usually eat an apple for lunch as well, because I have always had apples. They're like my favorite snack. And I would drink a pot of coffee. So straight down here. Oh, the clouds are still gathering. Yeah, it might turn into something yet. Okay. Well, so it didn't technically have to be 10 pages. My professor, I was just really nerdy and I loved writing papers. It was supposed to be like 6 pages maybe. It was just supposed to be like summary of a concept. It was my intro to psych stuff. And he just wanted us to write like each concept that we would cover, like classical conditioning. He wanted us to summarize in a short paper. And I couldn't do a small paper. But yeah, he's like the most disliked instructor even to this day. He's still there, I think. Come on, let me sleep. Thank you. But yeah, that's where my caffeine addiction started. I would make my pot of coffee in the morning, and then have maybe half of it, and then when I got home from class, I would drink the rest of it and be up into the night writing. Word counts have never been an issue for me. If I struggle, it's usually keeping under a particular word count. Why is the wind? I'm hearing more wind, not just seeing it. It's definitely trying to do something. It's making me nervous. That's pretty good. I think I'm probably about the same, although I'm really out of practice. And I guess it depends on what the topic is. If it's something that I'm super familiar with, and I don't have to do much, like rereading and referencing and that kind of thing, if I can just go. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Whereas I was a literature major, so... My history papers were my least favorite. They were the ones that I had to do so much, reading and referencing, and like, it's history, so it's not just other papers. It's usually like whole books. Mm-hmm. One of my friends is an historian. We had a lot of classes together in college. And he's now working on his doctorate. He's got 2 master's degrees, I think. But he's military history. Naval military history specifically. And he sometimes goes and speaks at like conferences and stuff so Halifax is kind of our hub for the Canadian Navy, and he's gone and like will be brought in to consult on like submarine things or stuff like that. It's very cool. I'm super proud of him, actually. Those word vomit projects, that's what a lot of history papers are. You just have to like summarize and synthesize and cross-reference and yeah. a little bit of drawing parallels. Oh, that would be terrible as a STEM project. I think my brain's just not designed for sciencey, logic-y stuff. Like, I don't know. The type of... I was talking about this with one of my viewers recently, actually. Somebody who watches my puzzle gaming series. And she said just from watching how I go through these games, my problem solving is... it's a different problem solving process than most people. Most people have a... I can't remember if it's bottom up or top down, but one of them looks at individual factors and then pieces it together, and the other one looks at contexts and familiar patterns and pieces it and then deconstructs it. My brain does the second one, which is the less common for puzzle gaming. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember which is which. But my brain does the less logic one. It's more intuitive and experience-based. Oop. Summarizing your own experiments for your project does make that easier. One of my... oh, I'm now out of access. One of my counseling projects was like that. I had to do basically a study on myself and then summarize it. And it was actually fun. I don't know what Botrix did to steal it from you. But that's very funny. Watch time and posts, maybe. And then because Botrix is like Botrix watch time is uptime basically, it logs in very shortly after I start streaming. That's very funny. That one looks like one looks like a blizzard building up. Yep. Okay. I don't know why I'm chopping with my shovel. That was silly. Yeah. I do that more frequently than I realize. And I've got a different mouse now too, so it like the scroll wheel is more accurate. And I still like slide off the tool that I'm wanting. How about I just like take the shovel out of my hotbar? Because it's not helping me right now anyway. I'm not using it. Did you see my episode of Secret Life for fans? Or Secret Life Redux, I mean, where I was trying to chop links out of the protective cobble box with my sword. And Dar noticed and very like just kind of stared at me for a moment. I don't remember which episode it was, but they just kind of stared at me for a moment and then just very quietly stepped up beside me with their pickaxe and chopped through it so that I didn't notice what I was doing. It was really dumb. I have no clue which episode it was. It wasn't one of the first two. It was like third or further. It was really funny. Pretty sure Zar has it in their episode too. I had no clue I was even doing it until I edited. And then I'm like, what? What am I doing? And then Maple and Happy were giving me a hard time for it when the episode came out. And I'm like, well, I was concentrating. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I could. I guess it doesn't make a difference. But then I forget. It's not like I have a shortage of cobble. But I end up forgetting to switch back. Just like that. I don't remember either. It's never something... I've never been very efficiently anything in Minecraft. I don't care. Which drives... It seems like... So Polonius and Zar have very similar personalities, which is very funny to me. Both of them, it drives them crazy if I do things the inefficient way. And so sometimes I keep doing it just to bug them. But I genuinely, like, I don't care very much. In my mind, as long as my goal gets accomplished, I'm winning. As long as my goal gets accomplished and I'm not dying. But even when I'm dying, I don't care very much. I'm a little bit like Scar that way. I just kind of like plan for it. Okay, that's a whole bunch of the little stuff out of my way. Got some floating there, some floating there. But I think... I should pull up a picture of the Qu'Appelle River Valley, actually, and show you what it looks like. These. This can all go in. Okay. I didn't even see what you said. Oh, it's still in my here for a good time, not a long time. That's funny. See if I can pull up a picture. Where? Okay. So this is the Qu'Appelle River Valley. This is closer to what I grew up with. Yeah. Yeah. This is like genuinely. This is why I never understood, like, people know Saskatchewan is like the flattest, most boringest ever, and it's true. But that's not what I grew up with. I grew up with this. So it's a different experience. Did I pick up any more? Another brick a little bit. Let's go more this way. Hi, dragonfly. So this isn't, like, it's still rockier than what I'm familiar with, but there were lots of rocks. Yeah, I don't understand why people call places boring either. I think all kinds of All kinds of places are beautiful. Even when it's flat. Okay. I'm gonna start on an actual house or cabin. It's basically, so you know how the Rocky Mountains, how the Rocky Mountains have like this great big jut up into the air? From what I understand, the theory is that, just the way the wind blows across the mountains drops a bunch of topsoil on that side. And then from the east, from where Hudson's Bay and like where Manitoba is, that's like Ontario is almost entirely Canadian Shield. It's a giant, giant single slab of stone. Like half of the country. And so most of Ontario and most of Manitoba and about half of Saskatchewan are all just this one giant flat slab of stone, which is why the north half of Saskatchewan is rocky like this. And the south half is deep, deep, deep topsoil, like incredibly deep. You are definitely turning into a tornado. Are you gonna at least clear some trees for me? That'd be nice. Let's do this. Let's do that. You're making me nervous, Weather. I can block myself in if I need to. The topsoil is super, super deep. The whole thing, I don't know if you've heard about like Saskatchewan gumbo being a thing, but that's the term we have for the type of mud we get. Because we have those, like I showed you that picture of how the cumulonimbus cloud will build up from the just the heat coming off of the topsoil, and it's really, really dark, good quality topsoil. Look at that wind. Oops. Down on top of the river. That's so interesting. Anyway, so the whole thing about it is that when it rains, the moisture just soaks right in and it ends up being like, not quicksand, but like if you step in the mud. Oh wow, that was right in front of me. There's our whiteout. If you step in the mud, it will suck you in. And I've lost like multiple pairs of boots and shoes in it. And if you try to like brace yourself with the other foot and push against it, just both feet are stuck. As a little kid, anytime we'd walk in the garden when it was raining, like I remember I had to rescue my younger brother when he was probably 5 or 4, because he'd walked too deep and he was up to his hips, and I had to pull him out. Is this gonna tornado? Yeah, it is. There she comes. Okay. Oh, they did such a good job of it. That's so realistic. No, I don't want to go. Thank you. That's so realistic. I love that. Nope. I'm staying back here. I'm staying back here. My free cam is staying out of the way. Okay. Not staying. I'll watch from here. Yeah, the blizzard part is not realistic. Blizzards and tornadoes don't happen in the same season. I kind of want the Saskatchewan mod pack to be remade. With proper seasons. It's like right here. We're gonna lose all of those caribou, actually. Better? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, it's like right on top of my shelter. Just about. Oh. And it's a big one. But there's just the one, there's just the one. Oh yeah, there's the path already. You can see it pulled up all the... it pulled up all the moss blocks. Yeah, I think it's hilarious that free cam gets pulled by the tornado. Like, not a real entity. That one as I don't know if my oops yeah I actually don't know what I would do in a really temperate climate, like with moderate weather. I feel like I'd get bored. Okay, you are off the hill. So you might be far enough away that I can start building again. Possibly. When Pete and I went to Hawaii for our 10th anniversary, Yeah. Fire is the season now. That's fair. That's fair. When we went to Hawaii for our anniversary, we were so weirded out by their rain because it was just like a warm mist, basically. Oh, hey, wandering trader. Oh, wandering wine merchant. Hello. Yes. Red grapes. Dark cherry sapling. You know, I gave myself emeralds last time, and I've left them back at my house. Yeah, Hawaii's rain is so weird. We were also really weirded out by how quickly it gets dark, because we're used to, like, summer weather. If it's warm out, that means the sun goes down at like 10 o'clock at night at the earliest, absolute earliest. And so this whole, like, gets dark while we're at the restaurant eating dinner was so bizarre. Let's go see if I can. I'll go sleep, reset the weather a little bit. Making a bed is one of the best choices I ever made. Why am I freezing? This is not what winter is supposed to look like. This is what I mean by it seems like sometimes there's seasons. Because it's daytime, but, like, my thermometer is in the colder area. Unless I go stand inside. Yeah, I noticed. I don't think it's elevation dependent. I noticed when we were in Hawaii that one of the places, there's a place where you can go through and walk on the old lava flow on the Big Island. And so we walked along there, and there was so many, like, there's a particular kind of orchid that's a wild Hawaiian plant, like a wildflower, that grows on those lava flows. Yeah, it was really interesting stuff. The area that got the new lava area covered a set of pools where Pete and I had actually been swimming when we were there. So it was a little bit surreal because it was just like a year or two later when that eruption happened. And we're like, oh, we know those buildings getting covered. We know that evacuation site. That was a little bit weird. Okay. Getting closer. I'm gonna need to make a new pick soon. Yeah, this is getting much... Where did I put those torches down? Slightly to the right. Okay. That's okay. I like this direction I'm taking, so we'll keep it. I should build a furnace right away, actually. That sounded like there was like lightning right there. Do we still have tornado? We do. Still have tornado in the distance. Yeah. Quite the scar that it leaves. Okay. 9 more. Another brick fence. Too far. Fill you in. Don't want potholes in my yard. Okay. Don't want to use up my iron. Let's do 2 of them. I'm planning on investing in a diamond something at some point. I just haven't been able to figure out if this map actually has normal stone generation underneath. Because I took a look, like if you free cam down, there's no caves. None at all. 0 caves. So, yeah. I can't tell. I can't tell what I'm going to be able to do or not. We'll have to kind of figure that out as we go. House. I don't want my house to come all the way back here because it's just a little cabin. But I do want it to come over here. And then that'll be good. I did learn that windows need covering. That's quite the pothole. Okay. Okay, let's keep doing the fence window idea because it was working well. We have a wall. And at the beginning of a frame, pretty good. There are lava pockets. I don't know if that's gonna do much for me. I guess if diamonds still spawn near lava a little bit more, or generate near lava, that could help. I just don't know if that's still the case. Let's go like this. You don't need to be joined. You're not going to be a wall. We can do that. This, and then Do I have more slabs? Some. Kinda wishing I had more blocks right now. Okay, that's not bad. I think I want those to stay there. And then this. This becomes window. That goes to wall. Can we? Well, let's do it out of fence for now. That'll be okay. This straw bed has no reason to be that bouncy. Okay, I'm worried about my fence walls, my fence windows going away with the next tornado. So I'm going to shelter them a little bit. I have another top. I can do that. Tough doesn't make stairs. Of course it doesn't. See ya, chicken. Thanks for hanging out. Actually, it is noon, which means I do need to be done stream. So let's finish up this piece here. Do that. Can I make... I can do cobble half slabs. Okay. This might have to be it for now. Okay. We have a tiny little shelter. I have relocated myself so that I am on the edge of a river on top of a hill. I'm going to eventually move my stuff over here. Yeah, and it is now noon, so I do need to be done. I feel like this is pretty good progress. Still no sheep. That might be something that if I don't find any, I might have to creative in some wool. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. We'll see you later.